Oh, okay.
They always twist my arm and come up here. I don't have anything planned. So.
Yeah!
I guess I'll talk about what me and a group of these women were talking about earlier today. And now that I'm the only woman in here, maybe you can relate. Anyway. We were talking about beauty. And we were talking about the difference between worldly beauty and God beauty. And how everything from the world is external. They look at the external appearance, they look at everything on the outside. And it's constantly changing, so it could be one thing one minute and one thing the other. It's very, very inconsistent. And God looks at the internal. He looks at your heart. And that there is no black and white, or there is no gray, it's only black and white. You can't have some of this worldly, and you can't have some of God's love. It's very black and white. And I talked about my past and how when I was 17, I wrote a letter to 17 magazine, and I wanted to be like all the women on the covers. And many years later, I got the attention of that. I became what I wished. And the beauty was on the outside. And I got all the attention. I had the perfect hair, I had the perfect outfits, I had the perfect heels. I got all the attention, the pictures, the men, the access, the VIP, and where I worked glorified that even more in the music industry because everything was sexy. And in that, excuse me, and in that, there's a void. And you will never, ever be satisfied. And you will always be hungry to be the next cover. And with God's love, it's completely the opposite. And it wasn't until I came to know God that I could be completely naked, and not necessarily physically naked, but I could be completely unclothed before Him and hear His voice and feel loved. And in that transformation inside, it became to me from the inside out. And people recognized that. And it was like a glowing, it was like a radiance, and I didn't even have to wear heels, I didn't even have to wear makeup, I didn't have to do my hair. And they saw beauty. And that's my God. That's the God I serve. And without that, I wouldn't have known what true love is. I would have known what true beauty is. Because there's nothing of this world that can satisfy that.